Welcome to Lexington, Kentucky, the Bluegrass State and home to the Kentucky Wildcats. And Big Blue Nation has turned out, revved up, and ready to go. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Wildcats' return team didn't help matters out much there. And here's the man they want to get the ball to in this passing game. This is the type of receiver, David, when he's covered, he's still open.
He's still putting that hand up in the air. Coach, I'm still open. And more importantly, his quarterback knows that. They're going to move him all over the field. They're going to feature him on offense. They're going to make sure he gets a lot of touches, whether he's open or whether he's open, because he's always open.
Got his man to the left. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Trying to outflank them on the jet sweep. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. Back to throw, it's Vandergriff trying to get to him. He's going to take off. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. Kentucky will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Running it back, it's Lovett. He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. The Bulldogs offense has its first opportunity of the day. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming off the edge. Let's see how this QB performs under pressure.
Got it set up on the outside. Oh, he gave him a dead leg. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. They go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Now on second down. Trying play action. Quickly to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. They'll try to run for it. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The Dogs have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Off the play fake on first down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Beck. He looks that one in nicely. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. With the catch, it's Lovett. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. 4th down and less than a yard, and of course the offense is going to stay on the field. He's got him, and they convert. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. They'll try to get it in with the run. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. 2nd and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. They'll try to slam it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it. It's complete! A huge pickup! And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Vandergrift. It's complete.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Getting some heat. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. This pressure from the defensive front is overwhelming, much like when 3-time All-American David Pollock played on the Georgia defensive front. Whatever happened to that guy?
Washed up old guy. I've heard bad things about that guy. But no, when you look at these defenses Georgia's had, these dominant defenses, man, it's just big, physical guys up front. You think about the Jordan Davises and the Trayvon Walkers of the recent...
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
In these situations, 3rd and eternity, I know exactly what to do. I'm putting more DBs on the field. I know it's a pass, my best pass defenses, and then I turn my pass rushers loose. Go get that QB.
Kentucky sent out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll bring it back. It's Lovett. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
So it's not just a strong running game. The Dogs can be dangerous with those weapons up top.
And I think when you've seen Georgia really dominate in college football over the last several years, it's because they've been more aggressive, more willing to throw the football early downs, trust their quarterback, not just the ground game.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. He's looking to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Here comes the offense on second down. He wants to throw it again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lovett. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Nifty little dance step. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looking to go up top on first down. Fires left. Makes the grab. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. This time they'll go to the running game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here's the give off the left side. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? To the air, it's Vandergrift. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Kentucky will be forced to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. Looking for a block. It's Lovett. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Off-play action on first down. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Unleashes it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The run from the shotgun. Runs through a tackle. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. On the move, it's Etienne. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. And the Dogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Humphries. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Iowa is down right now inside Kinnick Stadium, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Iowa City today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Troy. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Unloads to the right. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return.
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's size, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Looking for a man. It's Vandergriff. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. He makes the catch. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Etienne. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. And the Bulldogs are on the move. from the red zone, looking for a receiver. And that one's way too far for everybody. After the misconnection, it's second down. The give to the back. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Snagged in the middle. It's Lovett. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Wide receiver coming across in motion. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Georgia, number 16, with the grab and the score.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Maybe they learned something from their opening script of plays, David, but other than that, this has been an abject disaster.
And I think they learned what not to do. I mean, this has been an abject disaster. They haven't done anything right, offense, defense. Palmer, this one's ugly, and it's still early.
Yeah, I'd normally say, well, it's first quarter, just don't worry about it, there's time, but
Worry.
this is the worst start you possibly could have had. So they need to score a touchdown right here.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Gives it to the back on the draw. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Quickly complete. So you didn't pick up the first down on the short game, but will the analytics sway them to go for it here on 4th down?
I think the analytics say go for it every single time, every situation now. It's only 1 yard to go, short yardage situation, man. I'm going to trust I can get that yard.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Back to throw, it's Beck. Finds the tight end. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Hands it off. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the wideout. He can't make the catch. He was open on the crossing route, and instead they're facing a 4th down. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Off play action. And they got him for the sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Kentucky will be forced to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, and put a good drive together here.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Dropping back, it's back. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, and you know what?
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to...
And they're on him immediately. Down goes the quarterback.
And you can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. He lets one fly deep. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Tackled after picking up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll leave it with him. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Give to the single back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. They've got the ball in midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's back. Shoots it to the left. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Georgia sends out the punt team. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Grab behind the line. It's Lovett. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. On second down, they'll take to the air. Immediately fires to the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They want to just keep throwing it. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Gonna run it. It's Etienne. And they're finally able to get him on the ground at the 1. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Second down coming up.
Trying to impose their will with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Dogs!
Georgia, number 1.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. UTSA looked less like a pack of road runners and more like a group of road warriors in a solid victory. This team almost always plays tough in San Antonio, and today they found a way outside of the Alamo Dome. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the return, it's Lovett. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. The give to the lone running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Handoff from the gun. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll put the tight end in motion. Gets it out fast. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Fast motion from the offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. 2nd and 10 here.
Second down.
To throw, it's Beck. Get it out on the screen. They ripped off 7 on that one, now a 3rd down and 3. Trying to pick up a first down.
Third down coming.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Snagged on the outside, it's Delp. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. They've moved to the 16, it's 1st and 10.
Good enough.
He finds his man. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Wide out in motion.
7-yard line. Second down coming up.
From the gun, running back gets to give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Looking to throw for it. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This guy's an excellent route runner, and he has really good hands. You've got to. That's now his 3rd receiving touchdown. They've only played 3 games. Nobody can cover this guy up to this point of the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass.
Kentucky, 0.
He'll bring it out. It's White. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards, get some first downs, get some positive momentum.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Back to pass, it's Vandergrift. Throws for the tight end. Makes a connection. He's loose. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. On the ground, it's Patterson. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He'll keep it himself. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They've run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Finds his big tight end. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And it's right down the boulevard. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun to give to the back. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. Using the quick game. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Nice move to keep running.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And he's got it! Touchdown, Georgia!
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship right.
That's going to do it for us from here.